Let's try and give this whole YouTube thing a shot. Spent a lot of time in the last 9 months learning new techniques and constantly looking at tool reviews. Thought I'd give it a try. You guys make it look easy? It's probably not. We recently bought a woodlot. We're very much beginners at this. My son is 16. He's very much into working in the woods. I'm pretty much a workaholic, and in order for me to spend some time in the woods, I have to justify it by trying to sell a little bit of firewood or getting a bit of lumber out or whatever. So it closed, our deal closed last Friday. I haven't even had a chance to get back yet. It's, I don't even know the date, mid-December, really close to Christmas. We have a little business. We sell bird feeders and bird houses. Trying to get as much in as we can before the Christmas shopping ends. Probably get to spend some time in the woods over the winter. We're one of the luckier businesses. Since the lockdown, we've been doing okay. My son was at a school since March. We basically just started working full-time in the shop, doing as much as we could, hoping for the best. We sold everything we made in the summer, so that went well. This is the first time in 10 years that my son didn't play minor hockey. So we actually were able to find a piece of land, a small woodlot, and he had saved up half, and we put the other half that we would have put into his hockey registration and bought a little piece of land. We're pretty sure it's going to be nice. We did walk it before we bought it. I haven't been back since it closed. It's at a very high part in a very nice part of the country. We're hoping that we have a view of the Bay of Fundy. We probably either have to get in there with a GoPro on a pole or a drone or something like that, and try to find the best place to clear a little spot for a camp. Can't visit anybody now, so I figured I'd start to do a little video log. I always have my phone in my pocket. See if I get better at this as time goes by. First thing we're thinking about purchasing is a wood splitter. We've looked at quite a few used ones. Probably going to go with the Princess Auto 40-ton log splitter. It's hard to beat the price, hard to beat the warranty. And you can get a brand new splitter for less than an old beat up used one. With one of them that we're looking at the motor was made in 1973. They wanted as much money as a new Princess Auto. I know it's not ideal, but it's in our budget. Haven't used one with the vertical horizontal splitter option. It's probably going to be easier. I had a good idea to make a crane to lift heavy logs up, but we might not even need that. I'd like to do a few tool reviews. There's a few things that I haven't seen mention of in all the reviews I look at. Some of the most fun things will be my very opinionated son's reaction to some of the tool reviews that we see. I sometimes videotape him without his knowing, and I have them saved up so we can put them on here and there if I can figure out how to edit them in. Hey,
What?
somebody's comparing the S-wing hatchet to the Fisker's hatchet.
Like your S-wing? Who's doing that?
Yeah, somebody on Facebook or YouTube
What are they saying?
saying the S-wing's better.
Really? If I can split a fucking log like that big, if I just go whack and it goes right through it, these swings a shit axe.
It's made in America though.
Oh, that's why they like it.
And goddamn Swedish axes in my basement. I'm really looking forward to getting back to the land. It's the deed calls it Miners Brook. Lived here for 30 years, never heard tell of Miners Brook. Turns out there's a bridge just down the road, and it goes over Miners Brook. Who knew? it's no sign or anything. I bet you some of the people that have been here for 10 generations don't know where Miners Brook is. But thinking about incorporating that into the name of the camp, and thus the name of the new YouTube channel. I do have a channel for our business. It's called The Bird Garden. I'm going to do a separate channel from that because I might like to have a little more fun on the new one. Mostly I just use it to share video. You can't send large videos. So if I want to do a promotional video or just a video for fun, I load it up on the Bird Garden channel. But this one here, we'll figure out a new name for it, maybe before I even put the first video up. I don't really care if you like or subscribe. I'm not going to beg you to do that in every video. I think that'll just add more pressure. I don't want to spend my whole time editing. There won't be any overdub music or anything like that. No credits. I'm not getting into that. I'd far sooner spend my time in the woods or in my shop. If I ever do overdub music, it's going to be because it's a really good video and the wind noise is just super annoying. And when I do that, I'll probably get the soundtrack off the raunchiest old 70s porn that I can find. But that will be the only reason, I promise. No annoying music. If you don't like the sound of tools, maybe this isn't the right channel. There, rigged up a monopod. So I don't have to hold the camera, my shoulder's getting sore. So here's my monopod. It's a piece of old molding in a bucket of seed. I gotta say the shop looks pretty good in the video. It's a bloody mess. This will probably give me some incentive to clean it up a little bit. We have everything stored in here right now that was outside for the summer, and we can barely move. But we're gonna try to get a few more bird feeders done in the next week, and then we'll have time to straighten things around. Maybe do a couple videos on tools. My first video I had the idea for yesterday. I want to show people the dual bandsaw blades. Man, I can't say enough about these. If you have a bandsaw, I have 3 of them now. Just 14-inch. I have a Delta, Rockwell, and just an old Craftsman. If you're having trouble breaking bandsaw blades, check out these dual blades, and I'll do a little video shortly. We've been watching a lot of bushcraft videos. I get some ideas from them for sure. Made a pulley system a couple days ago, just 2 pieces of wood and some rope. Works really cool. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I might put a thinking about putting it on the eave of the shop and hoisting a bird feeder up to it. It just looks really cool. I made it a sumac. If staghorn sumac, if you've ever cut that down, it's this awesome wood. Check under the bandsaw. Sappy. These are stuck together. Check out that grain. This isn't even that's just right off the bandsaw. I cut the slabs off the branches. Took 2 pieces. I'm making a present for my son for Christmas. He'll probably never watch this, so hopefully he doesn't see it. So I'm making a present for my son for Christmas. All the technique I got watching a bunch of YouTube videos. It's a file knife is what I'm making. He'll probably never watch this. Don't want to give anything away, but I'll probably not get it uploaded before Christmas, and he wouldn't probably watch it. So I'm in the house for lunch, and I'm tempering Noah's Christmas present, the file knife. Some of y'all might have mentioned what that smells like when you're tempering it. The whole house smells like a forge, I guess. Lucky I'm home alone, got a couple windows cracked. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna do 2 hours, cool, and then 2 hours. Hopefully when this is done, I can drill the holes. I wanted to put the pins in the scales, I think they call it, the wooden part of the handle. So when this comes out, I'm going to try again on the drill press. I bought some really good drill bits and some cutting paste. So if I can't drill holes through it, I couldn't even touch it. I burned the bits out. They went red hot and fell apart. This file is hard. It's a big old thick file. Saw a video. They actually made a knife out of the very same file, and it was just gorgeous. So we'll see how that works out. And I think I am going to bring this to an end and see about getting it online. I'm going to see if I can start a new YouTube channel. Hey, thanks for bearing with me. Talk again.